As you guys can see up on the screen, today I wanted to talk a little bit about Pioneer Power Solutions Incorporated. This is ticker symbol PPSI. And part of the reason why we're talking about this one today is obviously the fact that you can see right here, this thing is up 32.5% in a single day today. And at certain points intraday, this thing was up even higher. Obviously, we closed at $10.11, but earlier in the day it was $11.48. Here it was $10.61. It had a very, very volatile day. Obviously, being up 32.5%, that's very volatile. But then, it was as low as like $8.30. It was as high as pushing $12. This thing was all over the place. But another reason, there's a couple reasons, but another one of the couple reasons is that this stock is slowly becoming a new social media darling. This thing is kind of taking over certain subreddits, the short squeeze subreddit that bounces around all over the place. They have a ton of favorites, they have a ton of picks, but they also have a ton of people that get involved with these stocks, a ton of people that throw ridiculous amounts of money. It's not Wall Street Bets, it's not the stock market or anything like that, but it is a subreddit that has a very, very loyal following, a subreddit that people check in very, very consistently, and this thing's kind of taken over. Another reason why people are really, really excited about this one is not only is it up 32.5% today, but this is on a day where the SPY was down almost 2%, and at certain points today it was down, pretty damn close to 2%. So a lot of people are saying like, hey, dang, there's blood in the water today. A lot of people lost a lot of money today. If the S&P is down 2%, then that there was a lot of stocks in the S&P that were down way more than 2%. I know some of the stocks in my portfolio were down 4, 5, 6% today. It was kind of a nasty day, and there's a lot of reasons why. Obviously new COVID strains, inflation risk, people tax loss harvesting for the end of the year, whatever the reasons may be. But people are saying like, damn, if this is what we're doing on a huge red day, what is PPSI going to do when the stock market has a good day? Is there even more potential here? If the stock market was up 2% today, would PPSI have been up 40, 50, 60%? So that is something that people are definitely wondering. And as I said, PPSI is getting all kinds of posts and everything on the short squeeze subreddit talking about it. This guy said PPSI and news loading with some rockets and gains, baby. PPSI hasn't even started yet. Still early to buy. This was just 2 hours ago. This guy says he's going to be adding $3,500 worth in the AM pre-market. In the top comment here saying that below $10 is a great deal in their opinion. This guy loves the chart and the setup and can't wait to see it hit $12 tomorrow. And again, from where we are right now, 10, 11, hitting $12 tomorrow would be like a 18, 19% jump up or something after a 32.5% jump up. Those would be very, very good days. And I mean, now after hours, we're even at 950. So hitting 12 is even, we're talking bigger gains at this point. One of the big things that people are talking about with PPSI is that it is one of the highest short interest percent of the float stocks right now. You can see, this guy posted a screenshot onto the subreddit where CRTX has a 50.26%, but then there you have PPSI with a 40.92% short interest percent of the float, which is obviously very, very high. People are saying it's very high up there. It's the second biggest at this point. And that is getting a lot of people excited. Obviously, that is scary. It has a lot of downward pressure. It has a lot of, big players betting against it. It has a lot of people trying to push it lower, a lot of people wanting to see it go lower. But at the same time, people are saying that this has all the mixings of, a potential good short squeeze candidate. And then, here's another very, very popular post. Not very, very popular, but it was on the front page. It has a decent amount of upvotes. Now that PPSI is back on track, focus, keep holding. Their price target is $25. Keep holding till we reach that price target, even if it means until next week or the week after. Do not keep jumping around. Like this comment says here, though, this is the most ADD sub that there is. Here's hoping everyone can, oh, hey, look, a butterfly. Like I was saying, it seems like there's a new big short squeeze play every single day, every single week. And it's crazy because we have seen a ton of these pop in. Again, this having a 32% day is absolutely massive. If you look at this stock over the past week, it's 60.40%. Past month, it's 200%. Over the past 6 months, 140%. This has been a good pick. This has been a good winner. Now, that does not mean it's going to continue to be a good pick. That doesn't mean it's going to continue to be a good winner. Obviously, Bad news can come out for the stock. Share dilution can come out for the stock. A new hot stock can come along that takes money out of the sales and gets more people involved. We can see further short selling. We can see just a ton of tricks up these people's sleeves and a ton of things that can derail something with a ton of potential like this. But yeah, this stock has been really, really good. Obviously, again, we know when we see something going from this point in January, like $9.60 down to $3, and here even pushing close to $2, 52-week lows $3.09. You can see why this thing was so heavily shorted. It just been beaten down. It was way off its all-time highs, but now seeing it climb all the way back up to pretty close to its 52-week highs of 1244. The one thing that does scare me a little bit, if you look at the all-time graph for this one, the stock is not currently at all-time highs. Now, on one hand, that could mean, hey, we have a little bit of room to run. We can maybe reach all-time highs. And if we do reach those all-time highs, look for a massive breakout. If you get that all-time high momentum, that's momentum that the stock's never seen before. That's great news. But also, the momentum we're seeing right now, it's not 52-week highs. It's not all-time highs. So you do have to temper your expectations a little bit, but there are more and more people getting excited about Ppsi. Maybe, jumping ship of some of the other short squeeze plays, some of the other short squeeze stocks. But, a lot of attention, a lot of money, a lot of excitement funneling into Ppsi. So maybe it's something you want to keep on your radar. Obviously, no financial advice here. I'm not telling you to throw your life savings into the stock. I'm just letting you know what's going on, covering the stories, covering the news. With that being said, definitely drop a like if you guys did enjoy this video. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Ppsi. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, tip today, and all my latest content. Hopefully, catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.